Hey guys, what is going on? This is Jack Attack 45 back with the Seattle Sounders in the N-Power Championship League manager mode. And make sure to go grab your popcorn. Make sure to go grab any drinks you're going to need because this is a long episode. I hope you guys are going to enjoy. But first, we start off with a game versus none other than FC Barcelona, the best team in the world. Now, when I saw this, I was like, hey, you know, they're not starting Xavi, they're not starting Iniesta, they're not starting Dani Alves, they're starting their backup keeper. I might have a chance. But as you will see coming up, the fledgling Sounders have not really, taken a real grip on how we're playing yet. So we're not really sure what's going on. I ended up switching it into the 4-3-3, and as you will see, Barcelona was cutting me apart. They were just absolutely completely walking through my defense. My keeper, Gaspering, I think that's how you say his name. He was just playing amazing this game. As you can see, making save after save. Barcelona was just peppering my goal. There's really nothing I can do about it. Johnson almost was through here, and I thought I was going to have a goal, but Barcelona says, no, sir. We need to go back on the attack. And as you will see here, Sanchez with a nice little play. Lays it off to Messi, who misses, but Song is there to put in the rebound. And Gaspering, he's been playing amazing. The only time he really ever seems to get beat is when it's a play like that where he's a little bit out of position. Something's a little weird, and I'm not going to blame him for that because that was a great volley by Song. I think that was a full volley here. Watch the replay here as Messi actually misses. But a full volley there from Song, bounced into the goal. Not the craziest goal, but you know what? Against Barcelona, they probably should have had more. Montero here actually making a play right before halftime. Rosales gets in the middle off the top of the crossbar. I was dying when that one just barely missed. I really didn't have too many other chances other than that. But as you can see, we're down 1-0 at halftime versus FC Barcelona, so not too bad. Messi, though, is going to take things into his own hands in the second half. As you can see there, right-footed shot, just barely getting saved by Gaspering. And then Messi here, I don't know how he made that shot, but off his right foot in the 52nd minute, he's doing his classic Messi celebration, throwing those fingers up into the air, and great strike from him. Really nothing my center back could do there, and hopefully we can get a nice little young center back coming up here sometime soon. Also looking at another Netherlands player, actually somebody commented on the last video and said to check him out, so definitely going to be looking to get him in my next episode. Right now I have Sterling and Ajeta, I think his name is, on my watch list, so I will show you guys that after this game. But Iniesta's coming on. I was even more scared at this point. 2-0, I was down. At this point, I was like, you know what, let's just keep it at 2-0, see if we can't score. Look at that save from Gaspering again. And, man, he is just saving my butt back there. My defense is obviously not the best so far yet. But that is actually how that game would end. 2-0. Like I said, guys, both those goals they scored, really nothing I could do about them, so I wasn't too mad about those. There might have been one other chance that I didn't edit in, but to be honest, they just completely dominated them. So we've set the bar. We know what we need to get to. They are a world-class team. And as you can see here, we're bidding on Ajeti. He's actually from FC Basel. And he's only 18 years old, 62 overall. Looks like he has some great potential, and we're trying to send him one of our backup center backs. I really like that they added this feature. You can do money in addition to the players. So we're sending in Sturnes here. And Sturres, and I think we're sending 250,000, so nothing too crazy. I should be able to pick him up. As you guys will see here, there's a few counter offers. I love to be cheap. You guys will figure that out. So if you have any if you have any suggestions as to how to get players quicker, I mean, not offering like crazy amounts of money, but if there's a certain setting that always seems to get those players to come right over, other than like $8 million when they're worth like $2 million. Let me know. Let me know down in the comments below. I love to be cheap with it. I just love to go and see what they'll actually go for. Probably should have submitted a little bit more money on that Sterling offer, but you guys will see how that turns out in a second. Adam Johansson, actually dead leg. He will be out for 4 days. Nothing too big there. We were still during our friendly, so it wasn't too big a deal. And then Liverpool comes back and says, I don't think so, Mr. J. Adams. You need to up that option there. And as you can see, I will up that. I really want to get Sterling. He looks like a very good player at age 17, and they definitely are offering him to to loan him. So if I can't get him, I'm definitely going to be looking at another player that you guys suggested. I'm going to check his name real quick. Normally I don't do this during videos, but I have him up right here. Oh, Memphis Depay. He's actually from PSV. Looks like a very, very good player. And you guys commented that he had a very high potential. So it'll probably be either Sterling and Depay, or Sterling or Depay, one of the two. I do have a little bit of money to play with. But as you can see, a Jetty, they want more money for him. I stick up Steres here. Actually, I think I switched to do I switch to a different player? Not really sure what I do. I think I go with the guy with the nice scarf here. Do I go? I don't even remember. This was so long ago. Come on, Jack, pick a player. Come on, you can do it. Yes, I go with Andrew Duran. I'm up my offer by a little bit. Obviously, like I said, I'm so cheap, so I need to, he's worth $375,000. I figured that would be good enough, but hey, they didn't like that. They come back and they say, Mr. J. Adams, you are insane. Why are you giving us all these crazy offers? And you guys will see in the next episode how that works out. But we are going to submit one more offer for Sterling. Like I said, I am way too cheap. And Steve Zakalani, he knows that he hasn't been performing the best, but he really wants that chance. So as you guys will see in the next game here, our next game coming up is going to be in the Capital One Cup. And Liverpool still doesn't like it. They still do not like it. And 2.2 million, I think that is going to be what I'm going to go for, but I left that until the next episode. Not sure if I really want to go with that because, in the end, might be able to get a better player. Sterling is a very, very solid player. Ajeti is a very solid player, but you guys always have good suggestions for other players as well. So we'll see how that one works out in the next episode. And I think we're moving on to the news circulating around the club. Ajeti one more time, of course. Me and FC Basel and Liverpool do not like each other. They're like, no, bro, sorry, we can't do this. We cannot do this. You need to offer us more money. And, of course, I'm just really cheap and don't like to do that. So I up it by about $30,000, and then I send it over. So we'll see what happens with those. Like I said, guys, I am way too cheap. But we prepare for our game against Derby County. And this is our Capital One Cup. So this is our cup debut for the Seattle Sounders, and this is a big deal, guys. This is the first round. Definitely want to get that W coming out of the gates, and I think it's going to be a pretty solid game. Also, EA Sports breaking news, they picked us to be promoted this year. They're actually saying that we're going to finish second in the league tables, as you will see right now. And we are amongst the promotion favorites with our key player of Rosales. Predicted finish is in that second spot, so that is nice to see. Good to see that they are happy with the way we are playing. And, Sounders moving in the Empower Championship. We're going to take over this league. No big deal. They're picking us to finish second. I am ready to go. So we go into our game versus Derby County, and this is our Capital One Cup. And this one was a nail-biter. Let me tell you, I ended up switching up the players just a little bit. We ended up going with did we go for a 4-3-3? We might have, but we have Johnson, Montero, and Zoc up front, along with Alonso, Tiffert, Rosales in the midfield. They also have Davies, another good player from Derby, and then Ward, actually. So you guys will see them making a difference. And I think Cannons actually gets into this game as well and shows me how to score. Oh, Salmon, not Cannon. What am I talking about? But right off the bat here, we do play Zoc through. He's playing a lot better against these lower league clubs, and good chance for him right at the beginning of the game. Like I've said before, he is so fast. His physical stats are insane, so it's good to see him playing well. Tiffert here, playing it across to Johnson. Oh, but the bicycle kick. Eddie Johnson with the bike. He's been playing so well for us. I absolutely just wrote him off at the beginning saying he was too old. He's actually scored a couple times in real life for the USA. And then there's the bike. So I don't know. I don't know if I should look for a younger player, if I should just keep Eddie Johnson up front. Obviously playing very, very well so far. We score in the 16th minute to get that 1-0 lead. And then a terrible clearance. Yes, that was a B clearance. Supposed to be a full-on clearance. It wasn't. Of course, Park lets the ball go right off his foot. Johansson, I don't know if that was the dead leg or something, but terrible, terrible defense there. Probably my defending. That was awful. And Kautis puts it in. Nothing Gasperning Gaspuring could really do about that. I felt bad for him. He's been playing so well, and that was just my terrible defense, guys. Definitely do not like to see that. So they tied it up 1-1. Didn't take them long, and then in the 45th minute, another great ball through to him, and Ward almost makes it 2-1. But we go into halftime with that 1-1, all tied up, and Johnson walking off like a boss. He's like, "Yeah, I bicycle kicked it, no big deal." Ward here having another chance on goal off the post, but look at this amazing touch. That's the first touch control all day. Salmon is there to put it away, and that was just a nice little through ball from my defender to Mr. Salmon. I don't know what was going on there. Look at that touch. Oh, yes, and Salmon just steps up and takes that. So we're down 2-1, not looking good for us. We sub in Cato, actually one of the quicker players on my bench, and Tyson here going through. 67th minute, no sale though. Gasperning was there to cover for it. And they are just absolutely tearing up our defense right now. Not good. But Alonso in the 83rd minute gets a strike on goal. No sale. We are pushing for the tie. We need to get that goal. Montero from the corner. Please make a good service, Montero. And Park is there off the cross, or off the post and in. Park in the 85th minute is our saving grace of the game. We tie it up 2-2. And we are going to take that into extra time. Last goal of the game. And that was a nail-biter. I was dying. I was dominating the whole game. We were dominating the whole game. And it really looked like they were going to score here in the 90th minute. Oh, my goodness. What a save from Gasperning. I don't even know if somebody else would have made that save. I was just thinking that was going to be FIFA scripting there. But amazing. Regular time. Regulation was insane. Salmon and Coates getting 2 goals there. And that was a lot of excitement there for one. That was a lot of excitement for 90 minutes. In the extra time, nothing happened. There was a couple decent chances, but nothing worth looking at. We are going to go directly into penalties because, of course, we're already running on 12 minutes of gameplay. Awesome. Cato is the first one to step up. He's actually going to put that away, no problem. I've never taken penalties with any of these players, so I was kind of nervous, but they showed a lot of composure. Montero, no big deal. Nice penalty into that top net. Hendricks puts his away. Gasperning can't do anything about that. Zach, no big deal. He hasn't been playing the best, but he's putting that right down the middle. Gower, no, so close, in off the bar. And Rosales, nice composed penalty from him. He's looking to be a leader in our midfield. Salmon actually makes the mistake of going down the middle, and Tifford has the chance to win it. And does he do it? Yes, he does. There we go. We got the Seattle Sounders, the first victory in the Capital One Cup. Tifford is celebrating like he just had an epiphany. He was so happy. Sliding it on the ground. Gasperring is just jumping, fist pound in the air. We got that first victory. Guys, I hope you did enjoy the 3rd episode. Zach is looking good. We got a couple good players on the radar to go out and get. A couple good young players. If you guys would like to see another episode today, make sure to bash that like button down below. Should be a lot of fun. I'm on fall break. I'm ready to make some videos, and I think this is going to be a great time with the Seattle Sounders. Guys, I hope you did enjoy. This has been Jack Attack 45, signing out. Peace.